I guess I'm gonna just like make this for myself. My hair looks wow. Wow. But I'm watching Pretty Boy XO right now. But I'm watching her second channel. And I'm watching some videos from like a year ago when it feels weird talking about like a real life person. Like, this isn't a TV show. I'm not like watching previous seasons. Like, oh, this is no, like I'm watching someone's real life. But basically, she is this girl on YouTube. She moved to this really pretty loft in Atlanta. And I'm just like watching her videos, while I do my hair, because I like watching her videos. But it's just getting me really inspired because I want to live by myself so bad. Like, every time I mention that to someone, they're always like, oh, why do you want to live by yourself? Like, you live with your dad for free. Like, you need to be worried about saving money. You don't need to be worried about moving. And while that's true, like, I feel like in someone's perfect world, like, I know there are probably a lot of people out there who wish they could, I know people who wish they could just live with their parents. But that's just not what I want. I don't feel content. I don't feel like I'm living my life to the fullest. I don't feel like I'm living my life to the fullest, being at my dad's house. And I just want my own place so bad, and I want to make it happen. But of course, like, the main thing keeping me from making it happen is money. And I don't know, money's been on my mind a lot lately. Just like how, like, and a lot of it is really superficial, like, oh, I want to buy this, but I don't have the money, blah, blah, blah. But then the other side of it is like, I just wish I had the type of income where I could move into a place. And literally, like, I just want my own place so bad. And people don't get it, but I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just different. But for real, like, I've always been like that. Since I was like 11, 12 years old, I always said I want to live by myself. Like, not with my boyfriend, of course, like, I want to live with my boyfriend, but like, just saying, like, I don't want to live with him. I don't want to live with I don't want to have a roommate. Like, I literally want to live by myself. But it's just so hard in reality to do that. And yeah, it just has me like sad, because why can't it just be easy, If I want to, I wish it was like the movies, like, oh, I'm moving out, or I'm like, whatever, but, or the TV shows, you know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. And like, in that, it makes me want to like Google, like, how can I make money quick, like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes me want to kind of create this very, I don't know how to explain it for real, but when I think about money, or when I think about making money, because right now I just work, my little retail job, which I'm not working right now, obviously, because I'm visiting my mom. But when I get back, my plan is to just work as much as possible. Not as much as possible, because I don't want to burn myself out. I get burnt out very easily. But like, definitely just working when I can and all that. And just saving my money, because I want to somehow get up to making enough money to live by myself. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm really going to keep that in prayer. I feel like a lot of my prayers to God, especially in the last, like, really the past 6 months specifically. Well, yeah, the past 6 months, because even the job I have now, like, I think I'm not making a lot of money right now, but literally between really October through December, I really was not making money. And I came to visit my mom, and I just prayed and prayed and prayed for the job I have now, because I get paid more than I did before. And sometimes, well, a lot of times, I just have to remind myself how grateful I am of it. Even like when I would be going to work, I would always, when I'm praying, like, God, I thank you for this job. Like, no matter how much I complain about it, because believe me, I be complaining. Like, no matter how much I complain, like, I'm still grateful for the job. Like, though I really do love my job. Like, I just know that between that and going to school, like, there's no way I'm going to be able to work as many hours as it takes to have a place just because of school. And literally last semester, I was at a point where I was like, I'm sorry, this glare is like really annoying. Let me just, I was like, do I drop out of school? Like, cause I was really just really, not really, blah, 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 blah. I was just really set on making money and living by myself, that I was willing to like give up my degree because I just want to live by myself. And obviously I know that's not the way to go, at least not right now, not for me right now. It's not what I want to do. But anyway, I say all that to say a lot of my prayer, I feel like, has been about money, and not like, oh God, please open, not please, not like, oh God, give me money. Like, it hasn't been prayers like that, but really just healing my relationship with money, because I mean, I've just had a very skewed relationship with money. Like, just how I grew up, and like, even when I did get my first job, and so many things, like watching my dad and like all that. And so because of those things, and I tried to explain this to my mom, but she wasn't really understanding me. I don't know why, or not, I don't know why, but she just wasn't understanding me, which is fine. But because of those things, I have a very like weird view on money, I feel like. And so a lot of my prayer is just asking God, like, can you please heal how I view money and my relationship with money? And like, please give me clarity in that field. Like, not clarity as to, you know, where I'm getting my next $20, but clarity as into like, I'm always covered. Like, no matter what, I always will have enough. And I feel like I need to get more confident in that first before I start, how can I make enough money to have, you know, a loft apartment? Like, I really need to heal that part of myself that thinks that I'm not gonna have enough, or, you know, anything like that. Like, healing the part of my brain that says you need to stress about this because you don't have the money for it. And not like materialistic things, like very normal things, like, bro, literally, like, and it's so crazy because this goes back to how I grew up and how I view money. Like, I have the parents to where if I need something, I can ask them. Like, if I need money for this, if I need money for that, obviously, like, not too much on like material things, but if I need gas money, if I need train money, if I'm hungry, like, I'm very grateful and blessed to have parents who I can ask and they will provide. But I just have this like really messed up thing where it's like, I don't want to want help. Like, I don't want to ask. I don't want them to know how I'm even managing my own money, which is why I really do, like, when I get back home, I really do want to like be better at saving and budgeting my money, because I'm like, I don't even want them to know how I deal with it, because I'm just really bad with money. But there have been times, like last year, no Joy, I'm doing my hair, baby. There have been times like last year where I didn't have money for the train, I didn't have money for gas, I was hungry, like all the above, and I would literally like go around looking for loose change. What else? I did something else too that was just like, wow. but that's how it was. Like, mind you, I could have easily asked my dad, my mom, hey, like, I don't have money for this, but I just like didn't want to, I guess, be a burden in that way. But I'm just grateful now that I am way better with my money in that regard. Like, I'm always gonna make sure I have gas and I have my necessities first. And I think that's what I need to kind of come to terms with. Like, I'm gonna always have money for that. I'm always have money for gas. I'm always have money for my transit. If I'm out with friends, I'm gonna have money for food. It's really just, you know, this apartment I want. Like, I just wish not even wish. I hope that one day, very soon, like, I can afford a place. And not just afford a month of rent. Like, oh, I can really afford it. I do not feel good. I'm about to stop recording, but I just wanted to talk.